this. What do you think happened out there tonight?
I think the better team won, plain and simple. Thought we got outplayed all over the field. I mean, that's a team that's been battle tested in the playoffs now for 5-6 years. They've experienced, a lot of hard games, a lot of tough games in the playoffs. They've experienced a lot of disappointment in the playoffs, and we aren't quite there yet. So I thought we started the game really poorly. Gave up some unfortunate goals. Lost the best goal scorer in the league, one of them, on the first goal, and then I think the second goal is a little bit too easy, cross and a finish. So put yourself in a hole down 2-0. It's always going to be tough to come back against a team like that, but, we tried. And then, the backbreaker, third goal, turnover by myself in the midfield, and they score, and always going to have a tough time coming back from 3-0 after that. So I don't think we can have any arguments about the result. It's unfortunate. We didn't play well, and they played very well. So the better team won, and that's how it goes sometimes.
Personally, for you, how frustrating is this game?
Well, it's just frustrating that we lost, and we lost in such a frustrating manner. I mean, we worked hard, we showed heart, but realistically, we barely put up a fight there in the beginning. I thought the first 20 minutes we were struggling to feel like we were in a playoff game, and you can't do that if you want to win. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're at home or not. When you don't bring the intensity and the desire to want to compete in the beginning of the game, you're always going to struggle. So we put ourselves in a hole, down 2-0. They had a game plan and they stuck to it. They were really tough to break down. They were really compact in the middle, and we weren't very good tonight. We weren't very sharp on the ball. They were clinical. They finished a lot of the chances that they got, and we couldn't create much. I mean, they defended really well. So it's a sad day. It's a sad way to end a great season for us. Like I said, you have to tip your hat to them. They were the better team tonight, and they deserve to win and advance.
Can you explain why the team was so sluggish out of the blocks?
No, we said all the right things in the beginning of the game. We were up for it. We talked about it in the beginning. Talked about what the game is going to be like. Talked about the intensity needed, the desire needed, and there's no explanation for when you step on the field and you're losing 50-50 balls and you're not tuned in, and the other team's winning second balls, and they're a little bit more up for the game than you. There's no excuse for that, and it's unacceptable. I mean, that's on myself and the leaders of the team to make sure that doesn't happen, and it did. So we have to take responsibility. It's a shame. It's a shame because you never want to finish the season on a really sour note, and like I said, the better team won tonight, and it's a shame that we couldn't at least give our fans something to be proud of, a result where we kept the game close, we scored a couple goals. It wasn't meant to be. So it's a really big bummer the way that we ended the season, but I think a lot of our players should be proud of the way that they played this year. A lot of guys took a big step forward, but we just weren't quite ready to make a realistic push at a championship, and that showed in our performance tonight.
Talk about that. Just another year where most of the guys come back, and another year of chemistry together, get to know each other. Talk about what that can be for next year.
Yeah, I mean, I think you see all the best teams in the league. They've been together for a number of years, and this is a team that's relatively new. A lot of new faces here this year, and I think that even though tonight is really frustrating, we can be proud of the season that we did have, the regular season, but they don't hand out trophies for doing well in the regular season and making the playoffs. So I think another year together will be good for us. Hopefully we bring back a good core of this group, because there's a lot of talent here. There's a lot of good players, and we just need to, maybe we need to go through a little bit of failure so we can come back stronger next year.